Welcome to Wax Off. My name is Robina Rayasat and I'm a hearing aid audiologist. I'll be talking through our earwax removal videos, so let's see some wax. This patient, let's call him Grey Worm. Grey Worm is a gentleman in his 30s who uses Airpods quite a lot, which has actually pushed the wax deeper into the ear, and we have a sealed blockage here. So I start on the left side. A standard non-fenestrated Zollner is being used here, which means there is no additional hole through the Zollner or the suction tube, which allows adjustment of the suction whilst I'm doing the procedure. This ear has been oiled just before the appointment, and here I'm adjusting the focus and the brightness of the endoscope app so I can get the best picture quality for all my lovely subscribers. And the probe tip is going in and touching the surface, but not really latching onto the wax. It's almost like the probe is simply moving the wax around because of the low suction of the machine, which was a little low for me. So I've made the adjustment of the suction higher, and immediately it is much better, and I get my first piece of wax out. And here we have our first piece with the steel shot. Back in, and as I'm now able to get the endoscope deeper into the ear canal, you can see the wax has been pushed quite deep. And here is a layer of keratin which is surrounding the wax blockage, which is silvery in colour, and it's lifting up from the ear canal wall. Trying to tease it up without any further oiling, but you can see it's simply not playing ball and it is stuck, especially in the deeper areas. I do want to give it another try before using more lubrication with olive oil, and I'm really trying to coax it out from various parts of the surface, and you can see lots of the silvery keratin is going straight into the tube, after which suddenly the wax blockage starts to shift. Grey Worm had earwax removal around 12 years ago, so he doesn't need it often, but when he does feel the blockage building up, he knows it's time to get it done. In this blockage, we have lots of the little soft hairs stuck in it, and its appearance is far bigger than it looked originally. A better angle here, and it is finally out. A huge blockage covered in that silvery keratin on one side and shiny just because of the olive oil lubrication. And here's a still from the other side. Quite dark, which of course shows how old the wax is, and those fine hairs mixed in with the wax. And after that humongous removal, I go in to check, and you can see there is still some wax that remains in the ear canal, and we also have the eardrum poking through in the background. So I'm back in to suction that out, and it instantly attaches to the end of the probe, and out it comes. This view of the wax shows it was certainly a piece that was attached to the side of the ear canal in this shot, rather than being in the middle of the blockage, because it has that mother of pearl silvery keratin look. And here we have a final still of the left eardrum. All good here. There are some swirl-like patterns around the edge, which I do tend to see often. Everything is good though here, so I now move over to the right side. Over to the right side now. The wax really has been pushed very deep here again through the usage of the Airpods. Straight in, and those hairs at the entrance are obscuring the view a lot, but I'm carrying on until the endoscope end becomes too smeared with oil and the view needs to be cleared. A better brace this time, an angle into the ear canal, and I've managed to get past those entrance hairs, which is giving me a much better view of the blockage. The probe latches on, and there's lots of wiggling from my side. We have a very small surface piece break off here. Back in to get more of it out, and lots of wiggling again, and here we have another piece. As I go back in, another piece at the edge begins to come away. It is putting up a bit of a fight, so here I get my alligator forceps out. And that does an amazing job of pulling the blockage out. And here are some close-up still shots. You can see where the keratin envelopes the blockage, the light areas, and as I showcase the wax, you can see that other parts are darker, and of course the blockage has taken on the shape of the ear canal, and because of the bend in the ear canal, that was quite difficult to take out. Back in with the suction, and a small amount goes into the tube. The wax blockage is beginning to emerge. I'm using the probe to push the wax to one side while suctioning at the same time, and more bits are going into the tube. We now have another piece that has just come off. Little bit of chopsticking as I go in, but I continue and I attempt to get as good a view as I can. You can see just how dry the wax is. Lots more wiggling around, and we have another release of a piece. For the remainder of the wax, I have oiled because the previous blockages that came out were so dry. And the Zollner goes in and perfectly attaches to the wax. You can see just how much limited space there is in this ear canal. It's certainly not a collapsed ear canal, it's just generally a smaller diameter ear canal, which is quite normal as we are all different. The bend in the ear canal also makes that space seem even smaller. The oil has done its job and a huge piece of remaining blockage comes out. And here we have a final shot of the eardrum. A little bit of a milky looking area just here, but otherwise a normal looking eardrum, and Grey Worm was super happy that he could finally hear clearly without that horrible underwater feeling prior to the earwax removal. Thank you so much for watching episode 39 of Wax Off. I am so proud to say that as I record this video, we have now hit 1K subscribers. Thank you to everybody who subscribed to my channel. And if you haven't subscribed yet, why not? Please do. You'll get a notification to tell you that we have uploaded a new video. Please do carry on commenting, and I am going to, after this episode, include a question that somebody has asked in the comment section. So please do let me know what you'd like to know. It's peace out from me, and I will see you in the next one.